What is up, YouTube? So we're at this park. It's really nice. A lot of open space, good for donuts. I come here and do some what's it called, some donuts in the winter. I'll probably pop up a clip in there, but yeah, lots of recreational stuff. But we're just here and I'm gonna be talking to you guys how I was able to get this car at only 16 years old. So guys, first things first, I started working because my parents obviously didn't want to hand me this car. So I first started working in framing and masonry. Many of you probably know what that is, but I started working in both of those on the weekends and during the summertime, spring break, Christmas break, and all that stuff. During school, because I was in high school. So I ended up getting this car early junior year of high school, and then now I'm about a month, close to a month from being graduated. So I've had this car for almost 2 years. I think the anniversary for this car in 2 years will be like in a couple months, which I will do a review on this just to let you guys know everything about that. But I'll talk to you guys what I did in those jobs and how I was able to get it. So I had to save up a lot of money. I got this car actually from a friend, not a dealer, which is why I was able to get it, because my parents obviously would have not gotten this car if it was from a dealer. And then I had to put a down payment, obviously, and then I was paying the guy monthly just like any other car, and that's how I was able to get this car. And then I actually ended up paying it off in like 9 months ish, and yeah, that's how it all happened. So by the end of junior year, this car was completely paid off, and yeah, ever since I paid it off, I started modding it. I started putting like all this stuff. I put an exhaust on it, rims, LEDs. Like, I changed this car completely. When I do my 2-year review, I will do I'll probably show some pictures of the transformation, but along with that came with a lot of money and a lot of hard work. So I'm telling you guys, along with getting a car like this at such a young age, it comes with a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication. Honestly, every time I drive this car, I get like an ego boost just because of all the people staring, all the kids wanting me to rev it, the kids pulling out their phone, people pulling out their phone, bunch of stares. Like, that all comes with this, but it all comes with hard work. So if you just put yourself to it, you can achieve anything, really. I've always been a hard worker in nearly everything I do. So I believe that if you just put yourself to it, work hard, and set yourself a goal and complete it, yeah, you'll get whatever you want. In this case, this was my goal with this car, and I achieved it. Now I'm moving on to bigger things. Like, I'm planning to move to buy a house in the near future, and in such a quick time. And honestly, I think I'm gonna achieve it because, you know, I can do everything that I basically want, and I've done everything that I've said or wanted. So yeah, obviously guys, paying this off in 9 months, I wasn't able to pay it off completely, so my parents did help me pay it off a little bit. It was like a couple thousand, but you know, I didn't beg for it or anything like that, you know. At the end of the day, I still worked for this car, and, you know, with all the money and everything, I would have obviously paid it off. But I don't know, man. I mean, most people have 5-year loans and everything, so in those 5 years, I would have obviously paid it. My parents, for whatever reason, just wanted like to pay it all in full, and yeah, I mean, that's why it ended up happening that way. But I didn't get charged interest or nothing, so that's the good part about it. And yeah, it's so beautiful, honestly. The only thing I would change would be the convertible top, but I mean, it's still a good car. I mean, it is my first car, and you know, not many people say they've had a car like this for as their first one, and especially at 16. Like, I mean, there's 16-year-olds probably like driving Ferraris and everything, but like, I truly worked for this myself, and that's how I was able to obtain it, which is something I'm very proud of. And yeah, moral of the story, guys, though, yeah, just work hard. I mean, people have different priorities and everything, but like, I don't know, I just, yeah, it's just a car. I mean, you know, other people will like it, people will hate it, no matter what you do. Some people always have something to say about it. Like, people talk about the car all the time, but that should just motivate you guys, you know? Like, if they're hating on you, that's how you know that you're doing good, you know? But yeah, this thing has been quite a good ride. I was thinking of selling it, you know, because I could get like a better car and everything, but like, I have different goals, and this car is good for like what it is, and I don't plan on like doing anything besides making it faster. But yeah, that's really it. All it took was hard work and lots of dedication, lots of nights, lots of sacrifice. Like, going to the gym, I had to sacrifice that, you know. Like, I lost my gym progress, and then when I came back, I was basically not motivated, and I felt like bad about myself because I used to do all this weight, and then now I can't. And then many other things, like freezing hands in the winter, many cuts, blood, sweat and tears, you know, tons of driving. Like, I always drive an hour to work. Lots of things that come, but you know, you got to put yourself through what you want. And nothing good comes easy, guys. But yeah, that's how basically I was able to afford it. I mean, my parents did help me out a little bit, but I truly didn't need them. And at the end of the day, I was 16, and I wasn't the one that was controlling it. But you know, I wish I would have done it myself, like towards the end. But you know, I don't know why my parents decided to pay it all off. I mean, it was only a couple thousand, guys. This car wasn't even that much, but yeah, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, I technically still did it by myself, even though I didn't pay for it all by myself, you know. But with that being said, guys, I think that's going to conclude it for today's video. And yeah, that's how I was able to afford it at 16.